Hello again and welcome back to Cornflake's Crib and welcome back to the newly released Rugby Challenge 3. Alright, we've had a couple of parts now where we've looked at different things throughout the game, but for today's video I'm going to have a look and try and dissect the mode that is career mode. So let's dig in and see if there's any changes, anything new, anything different about how the career mode works. Alrighty, so we get to start our career. Oh, we can actually do a career as 7s or 15s, so that's always interesting. We're going to stick on 15s. Manage your name. Oh, I've picked the wrong thing there. How do I edit text? There we go. Square. Alright, so we obviously want to change our name. Who calls himself Bob anyway? That's just strange. Cornflake is in. Club and International. Club and International. Okay, so we did have 3 options there. Go on, we're just going to stick with Club and see if the players change. That's what I'm really most interested to see. Difficulty doesn't bother me. We'll just leave it at easy. Matches doesn't matter either. We're going to fire you. We can get fired. Salary cap on, of course. Drafting selection. Manual. Let's go and pick a team to manage. Okay, so we've got options of Super Rugby, Aviva Premiership, French Division 1 or Division 2, of course, ITM Cup, Elite 12, Pro 12, whatever, the NRC and the Curry Cup as well. So for just these experimental reasons and for this video, we're going to have a bit of a look at a Super Rugby side. They don't play a huge amount of games. Maybe someone a bit different that will actually have some changes and some different sides. The Chiefs are looking pretty cool this season. Let's see how they go. Alright, so we have kicked things off. We have a friendly match against the Bulls. We have a mail. Right, let's see what the mail says. New coach, Cornflake, he's delighted. Oh, why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be? Let's have a look at the squad. A touch outdated. I won't lie to you all. McIntosh is gone. Tamiafuna's gone. Fitzgerald's gone. Messham's playing 7s. Pulu was injured for like decades. In the back line, Sonny Bill's there, Natai's there, Hosea Gear's gone, Nano Williams is gone. So there's a lot of changes to the side and what's actually happening in real life. Still got Damien McKenzie. So what we really want to notice here is difference in players. I mean, Damien McKenzie is 19 and he is rated a 78. So this will take him as an example. Who else is someone here who's old? Someone in their 30s, Hosea Gear is exactly 30. What else have we got here? Leach is getting on, isn't he? No, 26? He's not. I take it back. Sorry, Leach. Sorry. What else have we got here? Tamiafuna McIntosh is pretty old. He's 29. Alright, so I've just gone through the whole team, and it seems the oldest player in the squad is Hosea Gear. He also is 78 rated. So let's just generate through a season and see what happens. Okay, so the season's complete. We've played our 16 games and we have finished on 28 points, quite some way off the leaders, the Hurricanes and the Crusaders from the season's play. 5 wins and 10 losses don't make for a good Super Rugby season, but it has come to a close. I think it was, we can have a look. The Crusaders, yeah, they beat the Hurricanes in the final to win, but that is all well and good. Let's see if anything's changed with the team here. Go look, have it through. Hosea Gear is still he's 31 now, but he's 78 still. And Damien McKenzie also still 78. So let's advance through. Let's keep hold of the players we've got and see if that makes any difference. See if anyone changes. Okay, so we're required to draft a squad for the new 2016 Super Rugby season. We've got $1 million in the coffers. So we got Charlie Natai, who has expired. So I think we should just try renew everyone we've got and see. God, he doesn't want much, does he? Well, he's accepted 90k. That's all well and good. Sam Kane, wouldn't mind keeping him. That's good. Voila. 1 year does the trick for Kane. Brad Weber. We've got a bit of a... No, he's still happy with that. Hickory Elliott as well. Yeah, you're probably worth a bit more than 65. Hicka. Ben Afiaki, 34. Oh dear, we're going to lose him. Oh no, we've still got him. We got Tokalahi as well, 36. We'll give him 40. Boomfa, he's happy. Wow, how many people are out of contract here? We've got 3 more players, 600k to go. Give him 55 since we've got so much money left over. Give you 80 and give you 50 and you're happy. So we can see by age here just how old or how young our squad really is. Macintosh is now 30, but it is Gear who's still the oldest at 31. Oh no, take it back, Liam Messam is also 31. He's 81 rated. So there we go. We've got all that. Let's see who we can pick up as well. Alright, so let's have a look through the best players available. Brian Habana is there. No real big names of note. Of course, there's a lot of unlicensed players throughout here that are, the unlicensed versions of other players. So, that's not going to help us. Muni Valu's here, 87, one of the best rated players. So, no one's really out of contract. I thought that was Rennie Ranger there for a second, but there's not much going on here of names of note. Zach Guilford, yeah, wouldn't buy him in 1,000 years. What else we got of any interest through here? Waikato, Declan O'Donnell. I mean, there's not much really. Didn't want to do that. Would really want to sign. We can have a look. Highest players, Dan Norton. Oh, Dan Norton, imagine what would he be like in 15s? The highest rated players here are all 7s players, so can't really tell whether there's anyone of note to come up. I guess we have to wait a couple of seasons to see if there's anyone worth signing on. So let's hold off on signing anyone, and we will just move on and see if anything changes for our second season. Okay, season number 2, pre-season 2016. Let's have a look at what's changed in our side. We went on look at key men as Jose Aguirre, the 31-year-old. He's still like that, yeah. He is still 78, and Damien McKenzie still 78. No progression whatsoever yet. Let's go through our season and make it to the end again. See what happens this year. Alright, so the Chiefs have done okay in season number 2 already. They sit 5th, and actually what's amazing is we can look at the inbox. We've actually qualified for the playoffs in Super Rugby this year. So we can see that there are still no changes in our players that we've specified, both still 78, and it doesn't look like there's any progression in career mode, which is a real shame because it's still, you get through 8 seasons of your career mode and you've got old guys, mid-30s, who are still the best players in the world, and you don't get these young guys coming through that you can build up to be a superstar. That is really something I was looking forward to being a possibility in Rugby Challenge 3. So let's just carry on. We'll go through the season, see if any players come up and make their way into the squad, off contract and stuff like that. So let's simulate through this and see you at the end. Alright, so season 2 has gone and passed, and we made it to the semi-finals, which I think is successful, losing ultimately to the 2-time champions now, the Crusaders, who beat the Hurricanes again to win the Super Rugby for the 2nd year in a row. So actually, while we're here, didn't want to do that, let's take a look at this Crusaders side, see why they're so good. See, yeah, as I suspected, one Richie McCaw, one Daniel Carter. So, the same flaws still sit with Super Rugby, not with Super Rugby, with the career mode in the Super Rugby, not being up to date, not having player progression, not having anything like that. We can see the teams don't develop too much. So let's bowl through another trading, another recruitment, if you like to call it that, and to see who's on the market and see what we can do. But ultimately, I think I've come to the decision that career mode hasn't changed a single bit, which that really does piss me off, to be quite honest. Alright, so we're drafting a new squad for 2017, and we can see most of the first team is out of contract, but that's not what I'm interested to see this year. We see Cruden is still a 90, Gear and McKenzie is still 78, which, that's a shame. A real shame. Holy hell, there's a lot of players out of contract. Wow. Alright, so let's take a look at who is available this year. We can see no one of any real note. You probably have to go 3 or 4 seasons before you start to see some actual players that you'd probably want to pick up. Zane Kirchner is there. We've got an Irish Tuangafussy. Like, what's the chances of that happening? But that does interest me about where the young guys come from. And the youngest player we have, there he is, 17. We have some 17-year-olds just coming into the game. So, are they any good is the question. Let's scroll up here and have a look. No. Okay, so 17-year-olds don't get any better than about 39. No, that's 18 still. There we go. There's a 52 rated 17-year-old. That's still pretty shit. To not progress past 50. Yeah, it just means all these young guys are going to be rubbish forever. And that's a real shame. I thought career mode is something that could have really been fixed up, improved on, and made a lot better. And we've seen 18-year-olds there. I just flicked past them. Didn't go past 50 by much. I think it might have been a couple that were in the 50s. I'm afraid of scrolling too fast now. There we go. Okay, so we got 50s. 8 and 9 looks very similar. There's a change. 51. So we got 2 players at 51. I mean, that's just... You can't build a team over that. And really, that just sums up career mode for me. No real change. It was a pretty cool idea, but it needed players to change. Old players need to get worse. New young players need to get better. You need to have the rotation. I mean, it's 13 seasons long. Things need to change. They're not changing whatsoever. Could be fun internationally, picking different players as you see fit, especially Sevens mode as well. Could be quite nice and interesting. Why not have a look at that while we're here as well? Alright, so Bob's into action this time. I'm not going to change the name or anything like that. Just going to look at Rugby Sevens. I'm not going to play any matches. We're just going to have a look at what happens here and see what changes. Okay, so we're going to have a look. Just go with the New Zealand side. Nice and easy. Alright, so next match is the championship. What's going on here? What's the competition info? The schedule. Okay, so we've got 6 matches, I guess, for this tournament. It's in Australia. Oh no, we're all over the place. Okay, so is that a whole season? Just that? I'm not too sure. But my squad is as follows. Oh, it's the default squad for the Sevens team. So, decent players all through here. Some of them have since departed, but that's alright. Let's simulate through this season and see what happens. Okay, so we'll simulate the South African match as well. We lost. What a shame. So how do we go on there? We 1-2, lost 1. South Africa 1-2, lost 1-2. So the difference is... no idea. Points differential. New Zealand plus 16. That's a big one. Right, so we've picked up Australia. We're playing this at Twickenham, the Cup quarterfinals. Okay, let's generate that. We've gone down to Australia and USA win. So USA are the 7-a-side championship winners for 2015. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, let's advance and see what happens. Player drafting. Wow. Wow, so that's it. You played 6 games. Oh no, what are we into now? We're back at Suncorp. Can I not change my team? They're the same players. What's going on here? Australia, round 1. Next month we have nothing else. What's going on here? Okay, let's just flick through this and see what happens. Let's generate to the end. Simulate Australia Cup winners, England. So that's nice. Now we are playing the... okay, so we're playing each individual leg as it goes by. Right, so let's flick to the end of this and see what happens after that. Okay, so we've reached the end of the 2015 season. Now we're required to draft our squad for our 2016 season. And we've got a salary still. So, that's... okay, so we got a 20-player squad we can pick. So these guys are all paid. It's an international team. Do you not just select the best players? Okay, so let's have a look at the best players. What? We can pick up different nationalities for an international sevens? Billy Domingo. Oh, come on, man. Okay, 3-2. Okay, what the hell? Why can I pick a South African to play for New Zealand? That's an issue. That is a problem for me. Okay, let's get some cheap junkie guy. An Englishman. Come on, man. You're not that good. Piss off then. Okay, well, let's try for a Frenchman. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we can sign a Frenchman. Utter bullshit. I have to say, career mode, letdown. Massive letdown. Hugely disappointed. And I'll never play international mode of sevens on career. That's just dreadful. Why when you can select players from other nationalities? I mean, that's just horrible. I really don't understand. It's international. Let's just, out of interest, see if all these guys are Fijians. They are. That's nice. Are these guys all Samoan? Okay, so no one's done any recruiting. Are these guys all Australian? Okay, so what's the rule of thumb here when I can pick a South African and a Frenchman? Oh, that just frustrates the shit out of me. That is disappointing. Career mode, failure. I don't think I'll be playing a hell of a lot of it. Maybe a club career mode in a competition, but for me, I think Be a Pro might be where we go. That'll be coming up very soon, if not already. Plenty more dissecting of these game modes. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty annoyed that career mode is still shit. I mean, there's a couple of, okay, not simple things they could have done, but fairly easy things that would have made career mode really, really good. Player progression and not being able to play for your wrong international team. You shouldn't be able to pick a Frenchman to play for New Zealand. That's me. I'm going to have a rant about that, which just disgusts me completely. Career mode, say goodbye. And we'll have a look at something else for our next video on Rugby Challenge 3. Thanks for tuning and watching. I hope you're not all as angry as me about this, but let me know what your thoughts are. Try to hold off on the caps lock if you can. YouTube comments, they're abusive anyway, who cares? Thanks for watching, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time for more dissecting of Rugby Challenge 3. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.